Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel, Just Bookish Things. So today I'm going to show you the library books that I have gotten recently. I go to the library probably like every couple of weeks. I usually don't get very many books, but this time I got a lot just because a lot of these I've really been anticipating. So I wanted to have them just in case I felt like picking them up. However, I highly doubt I'm going to read all of these before I have to give them back just because of school and everything. So I'm going to go ahead and go through them for you real quick. So the first book I have is Page by Page by Laura Lee Gullidge. This is a graphic novel about this girl who she moves to a new city and she's secretly an artist, and that's pretty much all I know about it. But yeah, I thought it'd be really interesting. I'm actually reading this as a part of this book battle that I'm doing on Facebook, and one of the ways to get points for my team is to read a book with purple, gold, or green as 50% of the colors on the cover, and this one is pretty much all purple, so I went ahead and picked it up. Also, it's a graphic novel, so I'd be able to read it really quickly. But yeah, I'm really interested in reading it. As I said in my 2018 goals, I really like to do art, so I thought it would be really cool to read a book about a girl who also does art. So the next book I have is a book that I've been wanting to read forever. It's been on my TBR shelf on Goodreads for like probably about a year-ish now, and I've wanted to read it for a really long time, and I've seen it in my library but never actually picked it up. But I heard Sam over at Thoughts on Tomes talking about it like probably earlier in January maybe, and a lot of the books that she reads and enjoys, I tend to read and enjoy, so I thought if she enjoyed it, I should probably pick it up because I would probably enjoy it. And I don't really know anything about it, but it is The Bear and the Nightingale by Catherine Arden. All I know is it takes place in Russia, and I think it's like fairy tale-esque. I'm not really 100% sure. I don't tend to go into books knowing a lot about what they're about. I just get kind of just enough to know whether or not I'm going to like it. But yeah, I think I'm going to like it, and I've had it on hold at my library all this month, and so I finally had the chance to pick it up, and I feel like this one might be one of the next ones I pick up. Then the next book I got, which is probably my most anticipated book so far in 2018, and I'm sure you all probably know what it is if you watch BookTube because everybody's been talking about it, but that is The Cruel Prince by Holly Black. Again, I don't really know much about what this is about. The only thing I know is it deals with fae, which instantly caught my eye because I really like books that have something to do with the fae and magic and things like that. And I think a girl gets kidnapped by the fae and taken to like their land, and so I'm really excited to read it, and like the cover looks really pretty, so that's just another plus. But yeah. So then the next book I got, again, is one that I've had on my TBR shelf on Goodreads for like ever and just have never actually picked up, and I don't, again, know very much about it. But that is Winter Song by S.J. Jones. So this, I believe, is a like Labyrinth retelling or Labyrinth inspired book, and The Labyrinth was one of my favorite movies for a really long time. I still really enjoy it, and so I'm really interested to read it and see what it's about. Yeah, like I'm just really excited to read this. And so then the next three that I have are actually all parts of a series, and I am also reading these for my book battle. And the first one is The Selection by Kira Cass. I'm already like halfway through it, and I'm enjoying it. I think it's fun. I normally wouldn't pick this kind of book up, but I've seen it so many times, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna pick it up and see what I think of it, and so far, I don't hate it. Like, I kind of like it. Basically, it's about this girl named America who she gets put into she signs up to be into this contest called The Selection, where basically 35 girls compete to marry the prince. and I don't know, I'm kind of enjoying it. This girl doesn't really want to, you know, marry the prince, but she's doing it for her family because if they win, they get a whole bunch of money and things like that. And it's kind of cool. It kind of reminds me of like a reality TV show. Truly, like, it feels like a mixture of The Bachelor and America's Next Top Model, which I don't watch either of those shows. I just know what they are, and yeah, I'm enjoying it, and I'm excited to see where it goes. So then the next one I have is the second book in the series called The Elite, which I'm not going to really go into this just simply because it'll spoil the first book and I don't want to spoil myself. And then the third one is The One. I believe there's like 5 books in this series, but I just grabbed the first 3 just because I figured I'd probably read those. But yeah, so those are all the books that I borrowed from my library recently. Let me know if you've read any of these books down in the comments below and let me know what you thought, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!